Hello everyone, what's up? It's VJose32 and it's time for a card class. Today's card class was suggested by Rachel and Harry. Make sure you check out their channel if they're still around. And it is the LTD versus the Archangels. Let's have a look. Start with the LTD. Of course, it's a very minimal deck, as you can see, if you will. I guess there's not a whole lot going on. There's nothing on the box. It just says LTD on the front. Your standard stuff on the bottom, nothing on the back. And a custom seal that says LTD all over it. You do get a Queen of Hearts, which has a red back in it. The red deck is basically the same thing, I just didn't pull it out. This is just the first one I grabbed. You get an ad card. There's your back design. Compared to the red, what you get? Very slight difference. It's just the color is slightly different. You get standard pips. Although the indexes are different, clubs and spades are in a gray color. Code cards are standard, except again the grays and blacks and a burgundy color. There's another one for you. Let's look at a red one. And it's a dark red that we got in this pips, I guess you could say. Jokers look like this. It's just that jade puppet. And it says Joker. Ace of Spades. Again, not a whole lot going on. It's a nice spade tip, but not a whole lot going on. It just says limited. I'm not sure. And then the other Joker is in here somewhere as well. Weird. There's one Joker, and oh, there's the other Joker. Anyways, cards themselves have basically, as far as I know, a magic finish, and they do have a nice bicycle stock, I believe. They handle good, and they look pretty good as well. I'm not crazy about the grays on the clubs and the spades. Should have just been black, but it is what it is. The other deck is the Archangels, the bicycle Archangels. As you can see, it's got some nice gold foil on there, a nice spade tip on the front of the box, and some embossing as well. It says it's quality playing cards designed by Tom Lane. And same thing on the other side. I don't know if you can read that or not. More details on the top. It's the barcode on the bottom. The back, so as the back design, you can see there's a little bit of embossing on it as well. And you do get a custom seal that says Archangels on it. It's pretty nice. We get into the cards. Just a standard ad card. You do get a double backer. Oh, lovely. Throwing cards on the ground. The back design is pretty nice. Some nice details on there, and the black and white do contrast nicely off each other. And that's pretty much where the customization ends. You get standard pips. You get the more orangey red color. You do get a nice Ace of Spade pip. Ace of Spades says Archangels on it. You get Playing Card Company and a very nice big pip. It kind of reminds you a little bit of the one on the Crown deck. You do get some nice court cards as standard, but they do have, as you can see, what appears to be some metallic gold inks. I never really noticed that before, but it definitely looks like it. So that's nice. And your jokers are in here somewhere. There they are. You get a guaranteed joker. And the other one is the same. It almost looks like kind of like a Jekyll and Hyde thing. You got like a happy clown guy, and then you got more like a evil one. It's kind of cool and different. Outside of that, though, it's fairly standard. But again, it handles pretty nice. Bicycle stock, air cushion fitters. Not quite as nice as the illusionist LTD deck there, but it's not bad. Not surprising that Figure 11 basically designed this one because we didn't customize the chord cards or anything like that. Just the back design, ace, and the chokers. But it does handle pretty nice. The biggest question is, if I had to choose one of these, which would I choose? Well, it's a very tough decision, but I think I'm going to go with the Archangels. Just because they're both fairly standard, but the Archangels just has a nicer back design, nicer chord cards, nicer colors. This one seems kind of dark and dull, the LTD deck. While this one's a little bit more colorful and has some nice gold coloring. Jokers are nicer in this deck than that one, I think. And the Ace of Spades is also by far nicer, and the box is a lot nicer, in my opinion. But you may disagree, you may agree, or whatever. That's what I've got for today. I'll see you next time.